Let's get set up. Okay, so my first ever YouTube live. It's vertical live, because apparently they're all the rage. Anyway, so up at the beehives. See the hives behind me, and I'm going to do hive inspections on those two beehives. So the hive there, that hive, it's got a drone laying queen. However, they've tried to requeen themselves. I checked about 4 days ago, and that queen cell has it's either emerged or been knocked down, one of the two. I'm going to open that hive for a look. Also going to open this hive and feed the bees over here. So yeah, let's get on with it. But first off, let's get the bee suit on. Vape as well, because obviously can't vape once I've got my veil on. I've got a live before because on my previous network I was with 3, I had no signal here. But I just changed to EE. I've actually got 2 bars of 4G here now. So yeah. Now I've got a slight issue with the phone, because the way that my, in fact I'll show you. So when you've got your bee suit on, always make sure you get your thumb hooked in there, so it keeps that bee suit underneath your gloves, because we don't want bees getting in. Anyway, so I'll quickly show you if I can get the phone out of this cradle. There we go. So what I did then is I just pressed the bloody lock screen button accidentally. So I can see this here. This is up as far as it will go. I want to be able to angle this down so that I can show you in the beehive. So what I might have to do is put the phone on this way, and then I can angle this down, because the camera's at the top. So I think that's what I'm going to do. Yeah. Okay. So, 19th September today. It's somewhere around 11 o'clock in the morning, and it is 21 degrees already. It's going to be 25 degrees today. And the sun's behind me, so I'll turn this way. So first thing I'm going to do then is I'm going to open this beehive. Now this beehive is queen right. I know they're fine, they're doing well. But we're going to open up, have a little look. I'll show you what a beehive should be looking like this time in September. And then I'll open up the other hive and show you what that looks like. So you want to make sure you're zipped up all nice. Don't want no bees getting in, do we? To be fair, my bees are really calm, as you're going to see now. I'm not using any smoke. I don't think anyone's actually watching. No, they're not, but hey, I expect people will watch it later. Right, let's open this beehive. Let's get an angle on this camera. That hive's strapped down. This hive, it's got a nice heavy rock on there. So I'll bring the camera over here. Otherwise, we're going to get a shadow because the sun. So this is an English feeder, this is where we've been feeding them. It's empty. We are going to be topping up that feed today, which is what I'm here to do really. The only issue with the phone being like that is I can't really see what you can see. But anyway. You can see nice, big, strong colony. These bees are absolutely booming. See there, that's all capped honey. Varroa strip, so we've got varroa treatment on at the moment, varroa mite treatment, so let's take strips out temporarily. Quite a heavy frame. Lots of honey in that. Okay, so what we're seeing here is capped brood. That's capped worker brood. I'll move the bees out of the way a little bit. You can see larvae. No way you can see the larvae there curled up in that cell, but that is all capped worker brood, and that's what we want to be seeing. We're seeing these bees building up for winter. Again, capped worker brood, larvae. What we don't want to be seeing is lots of drone brood, spotty drone brood, like in the other colony that I'm going to show you when we open that one up. This frame's quite light. So that's got worker brood on it. I expect that's newly emerged. I expect the queen's been laying in that frame. I expect that to be a frame full of eggs. Again, lots of capped worker brood and larvae. So that queen's laying all the winter bees now. She's going to overwinter with. We see there's still some drones about, which is good if you're trying to get a queen mated, which I think I am. Again, capped brood. capped worker brood larvae. Which is what we want to be seeing. Feels like a frame of stores. Oh no, again capped brood. Both sides. I don't think we've got much chance of spotting the queen, just because of the amount of bees there are in here. And she's not marked very well. That's just a drawn frame. So I'm going to put this hive back together, feed them, and then I'm going to open the other colony and show you the difference. Pop our Varroa strips back on. There we go. Move the camera. Feed. Now I use this English feeder. We'll make sure we don't want to squish any bees, so we'll move any bees out of the way. These bees are fanning. Put the feeder on. I actually haven't got that much feed left, need to make some up and bring it. Up here Friday, yeah, Friday anyway, tomorrow. Let's give a bit of feed, keep them going, and then we're going to feed the other colony the rest. So now we'll open the other beehive and I'll show you what they're looking like. They've taken all the feed as well. So you can see how calm my bees are. No smoke. Let's bring the phone around here. Okay, put row treatment on. That frame is capped honey. That side, the other side's empty. Bees are starting to fill this with honey also. You see that wasp coming in. Now that away you can see. If you see that area there, that yellow stuff, that's bee bread. That's pollen mixed with honey. And the bees use it as a protein source to feed brood. Out there's what we call a play cup. This frame was the frame with the queen's cell, the supersedure cell, as you can see there. That's been emerged or knocked down. Somebody said in the comments in the last video it looks like it's knocked down. I hope it's not. So this colony, basically, the queen that's in it is drone laying, and these bees are trying to supersede her because she's a failing queen. So potentially we've got two queens in here, but so here you can see all that's drone brood, what we shouldn't be seeing this time of year. Again, that there's drone brood. There's actually a drone emerging right now. Okay, there's the queen, right there, marked in green, right there. So that is the drone laying queen. You can see this frame as well, lots of drone brood. So this colony, if that queen doesn't get replaced, will highly likely not make it through winter. Hence why the bees made supersede yourself, trying to supersede that queen. So potentially, we have also got a young queen there. The problem is there's so many bees in the colony, it's very hard to spot. I'm going to change the camera angle a little bit. I can then bring frames up and show you the frames, and I can see what I'm showing you. So again, drone brood, see that there, that's all drone. In fact, there's a drone emerging right now. Okay, in that frame, see all the drone brood? That you can hear in the background is a 50 cal, and the bigger bang is the main armament on an MBT, right next to some ranges. So let's just go back through some of these frames. for here is I'm looking for a young queen, supersedure queen. See, drone brood, what we shouldn't be seeing this time of year. That side, lots of it. There's actually a drone emerging right there. Don't know if you can see. Around here. Drone emerging right there. Look, that is a bee being born. That's what I'm doing now. I'm scanning these frames. Just trying to see if I can spot the young queen. As you can imagine, with there been so many bees in this colony, it is hard. And I'm notoriously bad at spotting unmarked queens. It's terrible. Move some of these bees out of the way because I want to show you larvae. You can see the larvae curled up themselves. Can't tell if that's worker larvae or drone larvae. It'd be nice if it was worker. There's the 50 cal going again. I'll keep saying it, but look at just the amount of drone brood. That drone there, my finger. Another drone emerging. See right there's a drone emerging from that cell. Witnessing the birth of a drone. Move some bees up the way to show you. That was the queen cell. That was the supersedure cell. Now there was no eggs or larvae on this frame, so the bees have built a queen cell there, supersedure cell, and moved an egg. And that then, well, either the queen's emerged or been knocked down. See there, I've been through the colony now. See, there's the current queen. Marked in green. You can see her, she's right there. With a green dot on her head. So that's the drone laying queen. You can see the queen is not actually that much bigger than the other bees. She's distinctively different shape, slightly bigger. Which makes it very difficult to spot them when they're not marked. You see her, they're walking around. potentially there's a young queen in here that emerged from that cell. But no way of really knowing unless we spot her, which like I say is difficult. Right, put this hive back together, feed these bees. Get in that frame, that's all capped honey. Actually, I'm going to take one more look through. One more. Show you close up of that if I can. So that is all honey, uncapped. That's where the bees are storing it away for winter. Both sides of that. So if you can see the back of that bee's legs, pollen, they're bringing pollen in. Pollen is what they use to feed brood. This is the frame the queen was on a second ago. You see she's not there now. She's moved. Maybe to the next frame. Queen can be surprisingly quick. You can look at one frame 1 minute and she's there, and 2 minutes later she'll be somewhere over the other side of the hive. Let's make a decision what to do with this. I'm toying with the idea of just removing that queen and putting a frame of open brood in out of the other hive. If they start making emergency queen cells, we'll know they're queenless. If they don't make emergency queen cells, we'll know that there's a superseded queen in it. So you can see now, there's the queen. So a minute ago she was about 4 frames over there, and now she's there. Any sign of eggs in this frame? Again, I'm notoriously bad at spotting eggs. I'm terrible. The egg is basically a tiny little green face. It's quite difficult to see, especially when the comb is black with a black foundation. The bees are drawn onto. It's easy to see. I'll show you that little drone coming out. Right there. Right there's a drone emerging, being born. And all the rest of that frame is honey, uncapped. I'll show you again all that drone brood. There's not so many bees on this frame. All of that is just drone brood, spotted drone brood. There's 2 drones, 3 drones emerging right there. 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 drones emerging right this minute. So I'm going to have to do something about this. We'll come back in a few days. I'm probably going to remove that queen and put put a frame of open brood in and just see what happens. Otherwise, if there's no young queen in here, these are doomed, they won't make it for winter. That's an undrawn frame. I'm quite surprised I haven't drawn that frame actually. That's all capped honey. And the end of the frame was empty, weren't it? Right, so I'll move the camera back over there. See that cluster of bees there. I'm going to take a stab in the dark, so there's probably something like 40,000 bees in this colony. And a good sized swarm is about 25,000. 40,000 bees. As you can see, no smoke, they're really calm. I could actually just wear plastic gloves. However, I had a bad do years ago. I was wearing these plastic gloves and one bee stung me, the back of the hand, and they sent out an attack pheromone. So almost like saying, like, watch my tracer, like target identification. And I took about 7 or 8 stings to the back of the hand in a wanna. So I'm always a bit paranoid about not having my goatskin gloves on. Even though I could quite happily probably have no gloves with these bees, but is it worth the risk? Are you going to take half a dozen stings to find out? Preferably not. So it's best off just wear the gloves. Anyway, pop our varroa treatment back in. Time of year, as soon as the honey sweeper's off, we administer varroa treatment. Varroa mites, a parasite, prey on bees. And this treatment just to try and kill the varroa mite, to lower the varroa mite load going into winter. If the bees go into a high varroa mite load, the colony can die. So we put this treatment on for about 6 weeks. I think we're about 2 or 3 weeks in now. English feeder. I'm running low on feed. I'm going shopping tomorrow. I'll buy a load more sugar. Make some more feed up. I'll come and feed them again tomorrow or Saturday morning. Now these feeders are at 1.5 litres. I filled these up 3 days ago. I've taken 1.5 litres of sugar syrup in 3 days, no problem. So basically I think I should top up every 2 days. I'll probably come top up tomorrow. And every couple of days. This time of year you don't really have to strap your hives down. It's not very windy. It does get windy here because the sea is literally about 800 or 900 metres over there. So it's quite sheltered where the bees are, but it does get windy in the winter. So strap the hives down. That hive's just got a rock on, but I will get another ratchet strap and strap that one down too. When winter comes. go. First hive we went in, we watched from the beginning. So we should be looking like lots and lots of cat worker brood, worker larvae. The other hive, all that drone brood, what we shouldn't be seeing. So something needs to be done about that. Like I say, there was a supersedure cell. Now it's either emerged or it's been knocked down. Potentially I missed a queen cell, maybe another queen's emerged. And what the queen will do, the first queen that emerges will go around and knock down other queen cells. Just to make sure she's the dominant queen. So, the only way of being sure is to remove that queen, put in the frame of open worker brood from the other colony, leave it a week, come back, see what they do. They start making emergency queen cells, the queen does, they make the queen, they don't. Then, I'm pretty sure they've got a queen. So I think that's going to be my plan. Probably do that. I might even come and do that tomorrow. If I do, I'll definitely do it on film, so subscribe. As you can see, no bee suit. No bee suit, no sleeves, no nothing. Really calm, these bees. That's a wasp. There's wasps about this time of year, but with those colonies being quite strong, they're capable of defending themselves from the wasps. I have had wasp traps out actually. Show you. So that's the queen white colony. See this wasp trap. Wasp at the bottom of that. Need to chop that up actually. Dead wasp on the ground there. So that wasp there, the bees have had that, defended themselves. If you can see it, let me show you. See, dead wasp. So the bees, that wasp's been trying to attack this colony and the bees have had it. The guard bees. And there's one wasp after the right there. Bloody hell. Yeah. Bloody wasps. That's a wasp there as well. We turn this around. In the cradle. Right, so there, my first ever YouTube live, vertical live hive inspection, 2 colonies. That's a wasp as well. The wasps can obviously smell the beekeeping stuff. The bee suit smells of bees, and there's some frames and stuff in here that obviously smell the bees and honey. So the wasps are coming at this box. Put my hive tool back in, put the lid on. Anyway, so in summary, that first hive I opened up and showed you in is what we should be looking like this time of year. Lots of cat worker brood, strong colony. The other colony with the drone brood, if that colony doesn't get a new queen, they won't survive winter. So I've got to do one of 4 things. Either A, I can leave them to it, see what happens. B, I can remove that queen, combine them with that colony. But to do that I have to be 100% sure there's not another queen in there, which I'm not. Other option is try and get a queen this time of year, re-queen them. Another wasp. Or the other option is I remove that queen, put it in a frame of open worker brood and see what happens. If it's not making emergency queen cells, then we can say they're queenless, let them make a new queen. If they don't, we can say that superseded cell did emerge, there is a queen in there and they're doing alright. That drone brood will emerge and hopefully we'll start to see worker brood. Don't know. But anyway, I will do all that on film, so make sure you hit subscribe. If you did enjoy this, thank you.